Hello, this is Elizabeth and Elton Brewington, and we are doing the Brightside Holiday Pop Show. And you need to shop this week to make the post office deadline, which is December the 16th. So this year, as you know, there's an economic downtime, and Santa may not be able to get your presents in time. So over to you, Nicole. Tell us all about it.
Well, hello everyone. My name's Nichole Paxton. I am a self-published author and entrepreneur. I opened Toofey LLC, which is where I published my book and plushie combo set out of. So it's going to explain to everyone what that tooth fairy is using all of those baby teeth for. So I have created a book and a plushie combo set that's going to answer and enhance the tooth fairy tradition. So the book is Toofey and the Fairies Helpers. It's a beautifully illustrated double page illustration book. And I did also incorporate fun facts from all around the world, different traditions. Like this page shows in some places, kids throw their teeth on the roof or bury them under the house. And fun fact, on average, the tooth fairy collects over 300,000 teeth a day. Now, that's a lot of work. Um, I presented in classrooms and I do go live daily on TikTok if you guys would like to see more. Just look up at Toofey Co. and you're going to find me. And let's get into the secret of it. So this page says, now it has come to my attention that many of you don't know what the tooth fairy does with all those teeth. You know, you could receive something, but what happens to the teeth? So we wrote a letter to the tooth fairy to find out this very answer because I have two girls, and when they were little, they really didn't want to turn in their teeth to the tooth fairy. They kind of wanted to keep them for themselves, which I understand. So we wrote that letter asking what the tooth fairy is doing with all those teeth, and this was the response. Well, have you ever looked up at the night sky and seen all of those twinkling stars? Those stars are the teeth. It's the tooth fairy's job, with help from us, to turn them into stars. Now, the us in the story is Toofey, but they are known as the fairy helper. So this is the plushie that comes with the book. He's got a pouch on the belly. So when the kiddos lose their baby teeth, you can put the tooth in there and make that tooth fairy's job even easier by putting it on the counter, outside the door, whatever makes the tooth fairy's job a little easier. And then one of the last things I included in the book, because as a parent, I love those keepsake memories, is going to be the tooth tracker chart. So as baby teeth fall out, you'll be able to write the date down of when that happened. I actually even started gifting this as baby shower gifts because when those baby teeth come in, they can write down that breakthrough gum line date. And then again, when that same tooth falls out. Now, this was one of the harder parts of actually finding my printing company because I wanted it on the cover, right? And it's not a traditional format because this is technically considered pages in my story. But ultimately, being, self-published and the business owner, I retain all creative rights to this. And that's what I have going on here. So it's Toofey and the Fairies Helpers. You can check it out at toofeyco.com, or any of my socials are at toofeyco. I am doing all the advertising all over the place. And it does come in this lovely box set here.
I love it. And I love the tooth tracker. Oh
Yeah.
my goodness. Get it, guys. That is such an amazing gift. And what a beautiful box. What great packaging. So that is pretty awesome. All right. Now, did I miss anyone else? All right. Any questions for the tooth fairy lady? Okay. Right, you're watching Discover Brightside. This is the Holiday Pop Show, and we are trying to get you to shop before the postal deadline, which is next week. But our holidays go on right until Valentine's Day, and then, of course, we start a new cycle. So if you have any products or anything that you want to get discovered on our channel, we record every single month, and we have a newsletter that goes out every month. And so we have tons of ways, and we have screening rooms on Facebook and LinkedIn and all the groups. So join the fun, join, because we want you to be on the bright side. So thank you for watching, and I'm going to stop recording.